Welcome back to Studio 701.
If you have kids, you may know how hard it can be to get your little one to eat different foods. But the professionals at Kids in Motion are serving up some great advice for parents. Take a look. I'm here with Julie at Kids in Motion in Mandan. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
We're talking about, as you can see, we're sitting at a kitchen table, something that's very important, which is eating habits for our little ones. And you're an occupational therapist. And the first thing I want to talk about is just kind of your approach toward healthy eating and making sure our little ones are eating properly and in a healthy way, and let us know what we should look for.
Yeah, so the approach we use a sensory play-based approach, and we use a graded progression of foods using all of our sensory systems to help them, start with it on their plate and eventually bring it to their mouth and chew and swallow. Some of the red flags to look for are the number of foods. So if they have less than 20 foods, that's a red flag. We call it food jagging. So if they start to lose a food that was once a preferred food and they don't gain that back within 2 weeks, that's a red flag as well. Also meal times. If those are the biggest stressor of your day, that's a red flag. If they're crying, falling apart, refusing foods, that's definitely a red flag. And if you have to make a special meal for them, besides the whole family, that's a red flag, and definitely bring them in.
Talking about those red flags, what can that mean, or what does that lead to as far as like coming here and kind of checking that out and how to approach it further?
Right, so coming in, we would start using a sensory feeding approach, as Sam's gonna show us here in a little bit. We start by just using the different sensory systems and almost desensitizing them, and to eventually get them to feel comfortable with bringing it to their mouth.
Okay, Sam, so if I'm a little one and I'm coming to see you, I might sit down at the table with you just like this, and this looks pretty fun, actually. It doesn't look like a whole lot of therapy. So what kinds of things do you do to help little ones with their feeding approach?
I like to think about picky eating with kids similar to how an adult might be if they have a phobia of like snakes, for example. If an adult is afraid of a snake, you're not just going to put a snake in their hands and expect them to not react. Same thing goes for food. If you have a kiddo that has a strong non-preferred food that they really don't like, you can't expect them right away to just bring it to their mouth and expect them to be okay with it. So I provided a little tray of food for us. Typically when I do my feeding sessions, I usually do one food at a time just to graded exposure it. So we'll start with Cheetos, just kind of looking at it. I always like to kind of pick it up. And I'll have kids, my older kids just say, like, I'll ask them, what color is this? And they can say, oh, it's orange. Can we break it? Does it make a noise when we break it? That kind of thing. And then a lot of times I'll have them smell it. If they're super avoidant to smelling it, then I take that step back and we can put it on our head and have a Cheeto hat. And if they're comfortable tolerating that, then I would bring it back to their nose and say, does this seem like it's a big smell, a little smell? And if they're able to identify it, then we can look at, licking it, kissing it, and then hopefully getting them to be able to bite, chew, and swallow it. And that's the biggest thing I usually teach my kids is that they'll come in and they'll be like, ew, that stuff looks gross, or I don't want to, eat that. And I'm like, that's okay. We're just here to play with it. And that kind of takes the edge off of it a lot.
So overall, what would you like parents to know if dinner time has kind of become a battleground for them and their kids?
So we're always here for the kids and the families. Mealtime shouldn't be a struggle or a battle consistently every day. So if you feel that that is something that's going on in your life, definitely give us a call and we'll definitely try to, assess the kiddo or do a formal eval and just make sure if we do see some sensory concerns or just some, mealtime behavior concerns that are a little bit alarming. And then as we go, we'll just provide family home programming, different handouts, and we always like to model how to try some of these strategies at home as well.
Now, Kids in Motion is located at 1702 East Main Street in Mandan. You can call them at 415-0000 or check out their website or check them out on Facebook at Kids in Motion Mandan. They have lots of fun events posted on their Facebook page, including this challenge that they're doing right now for the entire family. They have great tips there. I learned a lot.
Yeah. I was even impressed. I was like,